too. I've never done this shit before. I'm like fucking old man technology. Like, oh, internet! I'm like, I fucking know. I can barely work an iPod. I'm like, fuck. My name is John Luke DeStefano. I make multimedia crafts and home goods. I'm a fabricator, machinist by trade. Kind of make anything that comes to mind. Most of my stuff is stuff that I need in a pinch, and it's just started kind of evolving from there. Yeah, so I have a full-time job, which takes up most of my time. I do travel a lot, but this is, a lot of people say that you don't necessarily want to work at what you're doing for a living because you stop enjoying what you do. I like doing both. I like what I do for work, but even if I did this for a living and worked for myself and Stay Strong Co. became more of a thing, I would be all right with that. I have a lot of visions and things I want for the future. I'd like to open up a workspace, and for other artists and people that like to think and build and create, I like to offer workspaces for them. Kind of have events. Growing up, I never had a lot of things going on in my area, so wasn't a lot of things to do. It'd be nice to give back and have a place to go and hang out with people, like-minded folks, and converse about different things, bounce ideas off people. Obviously a big motorcycle enthusiast, so having that as a basis for it would be awesome to kind of bring that culture in with everything. In 2012, for work, I was deployed. I went to Afghanistan for 6 months, and I was machinist fabricator in a shop over there, which is kind of where everything started. I came up, for our shop, I came up with a logo, and everyone else had their unit patches, and I was like, well, kind of want something to define us because we were the only guys on ground doing what we were, doing for the soldiers and, contractors and whoever needed things made for them. So came up with a design logo, and it kind of went from there, and I just decided, well, I came up with a decent logo, I think, so it was like, where can I take it from here? I have a good idea. I like making stuff with my hands. This is what my trade is. And as soon as I came home, a lot of my friends were riding, and I was like, I got to buy a bike. So I bought a 535 Virago, rode that for a couple of years, and it just went downhill from there. And now I'm, hanging out doing this shit. So, and, picked up a Harley. I always wanted one, and just been riding ever since. And I just get more and more in tune with the culture and the people, and met a lot of good friends, and still meeting people, and raising hell. Anyway, back to what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, Ralph, but
I don't know what I'm doing. Why don't you fucking tell me, Ralph?
So basically, I do a little bit of everything. I have way too many hobbies, way too many interests. I make everything from hot sauce to clothing to metalwork, motorcycle parts, jewelry, art. A little bit of everything. Someone comes to me with an idea, like, hey, I need you to make this a reality. Like, guy came to me, hey, I want to hang fishing poles in my house. I love fishing. I'm like, okay, I'm not an avid fisherman, but I can make something for you. And I made him a metal sculptured fishing pole holder, which he was like, this is exactly what I wanted. I'm like, excellent. That's what I try to do for people. It's, hey, I might not have the skill set, but I have an idea, and I have the skills. I have most of the tools that I need, and with that, I make something happen for them, and that's kind of what I like, because I consider myself a more simple person. I'm not super high-end or anything like that. Regular guy. I work with my hands, so that's what I do for work. I do it on the side. I do it for this. I do it, whatever, and I always do my best to help people out and, get something the way that they want it. I'm not going to be, oh, well, that's what you paid for. That's what you get. Like, no, you want something different? All right, we can change this, modify that. It's all give and take, and that's what Stay Strong is about. It's working with people. It's, actually taking big business out of it. It's about, the personal side of everything. I want to know. I don't want to just make something for someone. I want to know a little bit about you. Like, why am I making this? I don't like making things without knowing. I've done that for years. Like, oh, you got to machine this part. Well, what's it go to? Oh, it's something. Okay. I've done that for years. I want to know what I'm making things for, who I'm making it for, because that story is a story in the page book of what I'm trying to do. It's like, hey, I made this for this guy. I met this guy here, and he needed something like I want that. So that's what I work towards. I make things for people that are similar to myself. And if you're not, I'll still make it for you.